Are you tired of going through the cycle of hiring? Have you hired someone, whether it's a 1099 contractor or W-2 employee, and you go through the interview and you think they're going to work, and then you get them on board, and it's really just not a good fit. They could be toxic. They could not deliver the things that you thought they could deliver. Can cause a lot more frustration, right? And you're like, oh, okay, that didn't work out. You finally learn to let them go. You go seek it out again. You find someone else, right? Is it tiring to go through this process? I get you. It can be, especially if you're growing your business, we don't feel like we have time to constantly go out and find new people and bring them on board and train them, and then they don't work out, and then you have to do it all over again, right? So it's tiring. People hang on to people way too long because they don't want to get rid of them and go through the process again. So they'd rather stick with someone that's not working out than go through this process. Because face it, it's a little difficult. You don't always have time. You're not an HR person. You don't know how to make sure you're hiring the right people. But I guess what? You can learn to hire the right people and not be an HR person. You can learn to bring them on board, set them up for success, navigate maybe some of the pitfalls, and not have this cycle of turnover. There are ways to do this. And it starts by getting to know yourself, learning how to make decisions for yourself, okay? I use human design as this particular tool. I use it in all of my work, but it's a really great tool and a really great way to learn how to make those decisions for yourself and know who that right person is and who that right person isn't. But it also all starts with getting very clear on who it is you need to hire. I see that as a root cause sometimes when people are cycling through the hiring process. They aren't actually fully clear on who it is that they need. So when you're not clear, you're not going to hire the right person anyway. HR person or not HR person, when you're not clear, it's not going to be a great match. But if you are clear on who you need, learning how to make that decision and learning how to ask the questions doesn't have to be super difficult. But if you spend some time on it the first time, you can avoid having to hire multiple times over and over again. There's also, once you're very, very clear on who it is that you need and who it is you need to hire, having those people in your back pocket that understand you and understand your vision and understand who it is you need can actually take that off of your plate and hire the right person. But you need to make sure who you have on your side knows exactly what you want and that you can convey that to them.